Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. 10 years ago, a small group of Orange County, Indiana residents formed an organization called Orange County HomeGrown. Their mission? To promote the small town neighborly values, the natural forests, the cultural and recreational opportunities, and the healthy family farms that make Orange County an attractive place to live, work, play, raise a family, start a business, or retire. In the spring of 2002, Orange County HomeGrown started a Saturday farmers market in an unshaded gravel parking lot a block east of the square in Paoli. The next year, the market moved to Orleans, where it found shade and a permanent home on the west side of the town's historic Congress Square. Here, the market experienced remarkable growth in size and popularity, and the Orange County HomeGrown's Orleans Farmers Market has evolved into a very special community gathering space with a unique welcoming warmth and character. It's an excellent opportunity to experience the Hoosier hospitality you'd expect in a historic, charming, and friendly, practically perfect Midwest small town.
It's a little town with a big market. It's really the center of social, commercial, and the community enterprise in Orange County on a Saturday morning.
It just brings a lot of people here. I see people all the time that I haven't seen for a long, long time.
They'll shop, they'll talk, they'll shop some more, they meet friends, they talk. It's a place where people meet.
It's been a great thing for us, and it brings a lot of people into the town and a lot of trade, and we get to see a lot of old friends and people that shows up here all the time.
We're very proud of it, and our vendors are just so friendly, and it's just a great place to be on a Saturday morning.
We've got an ideal location. It's got a lot of trees here, and there's adequate room for pickups and buggies and tents and 6 and 8 foot tables, and people who just set up for 1 or 2 or 3 Saturdays, depending on the produce they've got.
We started off with just 9 vendors in a gravel parking lot about 9 years ago. Now we registered over about 170 vendors.
I've watched it grow. We've been here 4 years, and we have watched it grow more and more every year and get busier and busier every year. And I have noticed that the businesses are, down through here are crazy busy while we're open too.
Many other things happen in the town. More yard sales in Orleans on a Saturday because people come here. And a lot of folks who shop here then go over to the Maple Street, they go to the antique store, they go to Dollar General, they gas up here, they shop here. So it's been, I think it's been an economic boon, or boomlet, to Orleans.
It doesn't take long once you arrive at the Orleans Farmers Market to discover what a special place it has become.
I always have coffee, and I give a small donation of a couple of dollars for my coffee.
Make your way to the Orange County HomeGrown host tent, where you can serve yourself a cup of coffee donated by the Maple Street restaurant, and then get ready to encounter what they call the friendliest vendors this side of anywhere.
And this farmer's market is part of our life. We're actually down here every Saturday morning. We get down here early so we can get blueberries and strawberries before they sell out. Last week we got about 20 cartons of blueberries and raspberries, and what's so special is the blueberries were picked the evening before.
We are selling green and red tomatoes and green beans, delicious Kennebec potatoes, cucumbers, peppers, onions, cabbage, dinner rolls, and the best syrup you will ever have in your life. Shagbark hickory syrup and dandelion syrup. We had blackberry earlier, and now we're out of that.
We got green beans and potatoes and onions and lettuce, green tomatoes,
Fried green tomatoes,
banana bread.
It's nice to be able to know that you can go and buy a bunch of green beans and take them home and feed them for, to your family, or can them for your family, and not spend a small fortune. They're healthy, and you know what you're putting in your mouth.
My neighbor down the street calls me the farmer's market on wheels, because I take all kind of food to them.
This little town with a big market is located in scenic southern Indiana, 40 miles south of Bloomington. The dogwood capital of Indiana, Orleans is the oldest town in Orange County. Founded in 1815, 2 months after Andrew Jackson's victory over the British in the Battle of New Orleans, Orleans was named to honor that event. If you're interested in learning more about the history of Orleans while you're at the market, local historian Brack Coulter is the one to talk to. Brack and his horse have been at the market the last 4 years, offering horse-drawn history tours through the town of Orleans. The market is a true reflection of the farming culture of the area. In the last 20 years, the Amish community in the area has grown substantially, and their participation has become an integral part of the market.
We've got some terrific Amish friends, and they have terrific produce. They have awesome baked goods. It's just a nice little family here.
Intermingled among the produce sold under the canopies of local farmers and out of the back of Amish buggies and wagons are the works of local artists and craftspersons. All items sold at the market are made or grown in Orange County or an adjacent county, and the person selling the products to you is the grower or the producer. Another unique element of the Orleans Farmers Market is the ongoing market fundraiser started and maintained by Bob and Debbie Turner.
We call it the Buck a Book booth, and every item here is $1, obviously, except children get free books every week. We've got a little red wagon, and kids dig into that often, and we also have a whole set of chapter books, so the older children have a thing to read. It all began 8 years ago with a card table and 42 books off of our own personal library shelves. We had determined that there was no continuing fundraising process for the farmers market. We thought there needed to be one, and we used to be really quite happy if we'd make 54 bucks or in a day. That was a huge day. Our first day this season, we brought in about $230. So we always know exactly how many books we sell because it's a buck a book. There's one Saturday out of the year when we take the resources from the book booth and from the host tent, and those are given to the town of Orleans in order to support the park for making any improvements. We also support the library here as well as the other 2 libraries in the county. We have a Saturday just for Library Day, and all of our proceeds for the book sale go to that. The sorting of our books has been made really easy with these crates because we can categorize them, and as we say, we accommodate every taste, including bad, and we take care of that as well. We have about 5,000 books, roughly. The trailer itself has about 2,000, and then 3,000 we set out on the tables. The tables are really the panels that come off the side of the trailer, so we double use that. And then when we're all done, we stack the crates 6 high, wheel them into the trailer, and they all go in there along with the tables.
So all self-contained? All
self-contained, yeah. All the money, of course, supports the farmers market. It's our primary fundraising, and last year was 3,700 books sold. Our goal this year is 4,000, and we think we have a good chance to make that, about $175 a week. If we can keep that up, we'll make it.
As you're strolling around the market, shopping, visiting, and making new friends, the cascading sound of music begins to fill the air.
In that second year, one of the things we did, and that was, I sort of did it myself, I took it upon myself. I just brought some chairs and my guitar and sat down and started playing music.
The music of the jammers has always been a part of the Orleans Farmers Market. Anyone can bring an instrument and join in this circle of music located behind the host tent.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by?
We've got great musicians. What's wonderful is somebody like Bob Euler. Since he started coming, I think at least 5 years ago, maybe more than that, Bob Euler has not missed a single farmer's market. He's been to every single farmer's market. Music is one of the things that pulls people together, and it's been just a really wonderful addition to the farmer's market in terms of creating a sense of community. Because a market isn't just about commerce, it's about social interactions among people and building that sense of community, and music has definitely made a major contribution to that sense of community.
Turn your radio on and listen to the music. Turn your radio on and heaven's joy we will share. Turn the lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. In touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Now another person who doesn't sing but is here every single week unless he's got some sort of medical problem is Harold Holtz. He's 93 years old. Harold is the godfather of the farmer's market, and there are 3 things that get him out of his house every week. One is church, and the other two are the weekly music session Wednesday evening at the Lost River Market Deli, and every Saturday morning from about 9 till noon you'll find Harold Holtz here at the Farmers Market Music Tent.
That's my song too.
You like this song? What do you think about this farmer's market here in Orleans?
It's wonderful. I'm blessed by it all the time.
Well, I'm going down this road to the bank.
Why do people often pray to a man that's dead and gone? If they ask me, I'll just say he's coming back to take me home. Anybody here wanna live forever? Say I do. Anybody here wanna walk on Golden Street? Say I do. Anybody here sick and tired of living like you?
Orange County Homegrown Farmers Market has a gleaning program where our generous vendors at the end of the market day, they bring their extra produce and extra baked goods and they put them in these bins, and then those bins go to the local food pantry. Our farmers market also accepts WIC vouchers and SNAP, which is the new word for food stamps. It's a nutritional supplemental program, and we're proud to say that our farmers market has more SNAP and WIC vendors than any farmers market in the state of Indiana.
Once you've experienced the friendly atmosphere and charm of the Orleans Farmers Market, it's easy to understand the pride that these folks have for the market and why the market is so popular. The Orange County Homegrown Farmers Market in Orleans was voted the 10th most popular farmers market in the country in a 2009 summer-long contest sponsored by the organic and local food website Local Harvest and the internet petition site Care2.
Hey, we're rated number 10 in the United States of the favorite farmers market, and there's a lot of people behind the scenes that a lot of people don't get to see that work very hard to help make this farmers market what it is. But I'll tell you, the money that we've, the income we've had from it has basically saved our home, kept us from losing our home. So, I mean, I know what it means to everybody else, but I know how personal it is to me.
A third of our vendors anonymously reported their income last year, and it was almost $100,000, just that small number of vendors. And so all those dollars are staying local because those vendors are going to be buying gasoline, they're going to be buying their groceries here, they're going to be buying products from the businesses surrounding this area. So those dollars are staying here. So when you're spending your dollars here at our farmers market, 100% of those dollars go to the actual person who grew the produce, who baked the baked goods, who created the craft.
They have good variety here. When the season gets on, we have good variety of everything you want to buy to eat. It's just a good all-around market. That's all you can say about it.
It's one of two farmers markets that Orange County Homegrown is currently operating. We have another one on Tuesday afternoons over in the valley next to the Railroad Museum. And so people need to go there. And unfortunately, we think of it as a small market. It has 14, 15, 16 vendors, when in reality, when we were doing some research a year or two ago, most of the farmers markets all over the country are smaller than 15. So our small market is an average market in other settings. It's just overwhelmed so much by the Saturday market here in our size.
Orange County Homegrown is an all-volunteer, nonprofit, tax-exempt community service organization. The market is open each Saturday from mid-May to the end of October. The hours are from 8 to noon, with October hours beginning at 9 a.m. and lasting till noon.
On Saturday morning, the Orleans Farmers Market in Orange County, Indiana is the place to be.
I love farmers market and I'm very, very passionate about it. I wish more communities would do it.